452 to 482 on Rime. Good trade. Looks like some of these are going to make us quick in and outs on some of these. They're adding up, though. They are adding up, whether it feels like it or not. They are adding up. 498. 498 on Rime. 5. We just smacked 5 again. Come on. Let me take a look at it on the 5-minute chart here. 5-minute chart's looking pretty good. VTAC acquires VTAC, VTAK. VTAK acquires 19% strategic stake in AI-enabled aviation company called FlyFlight Incorporated. Has a 1.6 million public float. But there's no volume on the stock. It's only got 6,000 shares traded. Hura, H-U-R-A, files a new drug application for their drug in the treatment of blood-related cancers. Netflix, let's see. Netflix grants Warner Brothers a 7-day waiver to reopen takeover talks with Paramount. Well, we keep getting Rime smacking 5 and a little over 5. Half out of Rime, 386 to 495. Good trade, Mark, so far. Half out. Good morning. Good morning. Good to be back. Air E all, good morning. Kathy, good morning. Carrie, good morning. I have been out of the loop for several days. Several trading days. I've been sick. The flu hit me hard. Well, thank you, Mark. Appreciate that. It hit me hard. Whatever it was, it got me good. I was hoping it was just going to be a 24-hour bug and I'd be done with it, but it lasted. It held on. It held on. But I feel 1,000% better than I did last week, for sure. Rime, R-I-M-E, now pushing up even more. 509. 513. Really getting a nice push here from this morning. For everybody that got in on that dip with the Wolf Pack this morning, up over $1 a share here so far. A lot of people were on that on Friday and still holding and doing very well with it. Mark's now out, 75% out on Rime from 386 to 515. GXAI. GXAI moving up a little bit. Let's take a look at it. GXAI. A couple of big pops there on the 1-minute chart. A couple of nice little pop ups. Went from 111 to 133. And looks like it wants to push up some more. GXAI. I don't show any news on that one. If there is, it hasn't quite hit my scanner yet. I'm not seeing any news, but boy, it is really trying to go up. 137. GXAI teams up with TikTok parent company BitDance to supercharge AI video tools. It's a Bazinga exclusive. Now, why did I not see that on Bazinga? That's hot off of Bazinga. A Bazinga exclusive. One and only Vicky, good morning. Mutter, yes, GXAI teams up with TikTok. Does that have some validity to it? Will it? Wow, 150 now. Boom. Bob, thank you. It's good to be back. We had some stocks over 100% this morning, had one up over 200% this morning with the Wolfpack. Early pre-market, early this morning. GXAI, nice float, 6.5 million public float. It might get that good push that it needs. Looks like it might try for 2. You never know. Let's look at the 3-month chart together on that. Look at where it was at. This is the monthly chart on GXAI. I have it on the screen. You can see here back on February 3rd, it spiked up to 263. Now, after that big spike, of course, it dropped dramatically down here to where it was at this morning. But we do know that it is capable of some big pops. So we'll keep an eye on it. We will keep an eye on that and see if that thing can climb back to 2 for us. BJDX successfully enrolls 545 patients in a Simon 2 study and advances manufacturing readiness into 2026. It's a micro float stock. Blue Jay Diagnostics, 282,000 public float, which is really, really small if that's correct. But there's no volume yet. Only 1,000 shares traded so far. The news doesn't strike me as anything spectacular, but micro float, we know those sometimes are worth keeping an eye on. BJDX. And GXAI just smacked 168, 169. Let's break 170. There's 171. Nice bust up there. Good to be back. Good to be back trading again. Hopefully I'll stay healthy when I'm on the road traveling. I don't know what I'd do if I got sick on the road. That would be miserable. GXAI pulling back here some. All right, we've got about 6 minutes and we'll get the 8 o'clock press releases. And hopefully something good in there. We've got about 5 minutes. I've got GXAI on the screen. MYNZ tanked. Yeah, it pulled way back, didn't it? Glad we got the trade when we did, because that's getting battered. You know, those small trades don't seem like much, but they sure add up. PLYX from 434 to 514, and OBAI from 620 to 650, MYNZ from 98 to 107. Just small little trades, but boy, they add up. The money is adding up. PLYX trying to curl a little bit, but nothing very impressive yet. Reopens talks. Not seeing anything else yet. Thank you for hitting the subscribe button on Traveling Trade Adventures. We really do appreciate it a lot. We're a small channel, but we're going to be a big channel someday. Someday. We'll keep working at it. We will keep working at it. X. Watching that BJDX. That's that little micro float I mentioned to you. There's no volume on the stock at all, but it keeps bumping up just a little bit. Little bit. Got a pretty sizable spread on the price here. 279 on the bid, 314 on the ask. It's going to take one person to hit that ask price, and you're going to see it pop. But there's just no volume. It's just sitting very, very still at the moment. But that's what micro floats do. It'll sit dormant for a while, and then all of a sudden a rash of people will start hitting that ask price, and it'll jump from 292 to 340, 380 out of nowhere, and everybody's going to go, holy crap, that thing's running like crazy. And you'll get a bunch of retail jumping in there to try to take advantage of it. Spidey, good morning. Yeah, I do after hours, but I do after hours on Zoom. So if you want to catch us in after hours, we'll have to do it on Zoom. I haven't been on for like the last 3 trading days because of being sick. But I am back in full force here. We got BJDX sitting on the screen waiting for somebody to hit that ask price. Doesn't look like they're going to. MYNZ, not doing anything. Yeah, it was bad. 100 and 3-ish temperature. I was miserable, just miserable. I couldn't do anything but sleep. All I wanted to do was sleep and sleep and sleep. And it took a lot out of me. It took a lot of energy out of me for sure. And it took all weekend to get it back. Even Sunday evening, I was still feeling kind of down. I wasn't feeling that great. Let's see. AIMD reports statistically significant interim efficiency results from a clinical trial. RLYB announces positive data from a phase 1 study. eLab Microfloat filed a 13G. GVH Microfloat filed a 13G SEC filing, and TWG filed a 13G. Ruby, RUBI, also a Microfloat, filed a 13G. None of them have any volume on them. RIME filed a 13G, RIME. We already know about that. Let's see what else is moving off of the 8 o'clock. Signing Day Sports, SGN files a 13G. PRE, Prenetics is the name of the company. PRE is the ticker symbol. Says they have completed a $70 million inside a sale to a company called Tencent, bolstering their balance sheet to $171 million in total adjusted liquidity. It's a $22 stock. None of the Microfloat 13G filings are moving at all. I've got some sunlight coming in my my window. RIME with a 13G, RIME. GXAI just wicked up beautifully. Still pushing up. You guys following that one, hopefully. That's the one that partnered with TikTok. Going into business with TikTok. None of the Microfloat news is pushing anywhere. No volume. GXAI is up 60% now on that news from earlier. That was around 7:45 when that one came out. Just about the time we came on live here with you. IPW Microfloat files a Form NTQ10Q. It's a microfloat, no volume. None of the microfloats have any volume on them. First quarter, class action lawsuit. Thank you for hitting the subscribe button. Thank you. Appreciate that. MREO, class action lawsuit. W. ST14. Class action lawsuit. Ruby. I'm not seeing anything in terms of news from 8 o'clock. I'm not seeing anything that's significantly pushing anything up. Not seeing anything. Kind of hoping that GXAI will push itself up to 2 today. That would be phenomenal. SUNE getting a nice push now. SUNE. This is one Pinky mentioned earlier this morning that she was holding from Friday. It might try to see $3. Ebro, good morning. Class action lawsuit. A lot of class action lawsuits hitting the scanner this morning. Today's the first day of Mardi Gras, is that correct? Ahmad, good morning. Thank you. Yeah, I feel a ton better. A ton better. Not seeing anything. Let's see where GXAI back at 170 again. Let's check it out here on the 5-minute chart. Really got pulled down there pretty aggressively. but it's trying to recover. That might be the biggest news we get this morning. I've got it set on the 5-minute chart right at the moment. Let's see where we're at. OBAI. OBAI from earlier. That one is trying to push up. The candles are going wacky from 8 o'clock. Candles are just doing some crazy stuff. So don't let the candles throw you. Or don't throw the candles. But don't let those candles throw you off. PLYX. I tell you what, those candles going wacky at 8 o'clock throw my scanners off like crazy. Scanners think that everything's running, and they're not. All right, let's go back and look at GXAI. Come on, give us that nice big push up over 175 again. Is everybody holding on tight to that one? Anybody already in and out of GXAI? Are you guys holding tight there? Alex is holding. $174. Scans just got the news on GXAI. In and out twice. Nice. Good job. Sheila's still holding. Yeah, the news for GXAI just hit scans. Boy, talk about being behind the times there. $176 just wicked up to 179. You guys might do okay holding on to that for a little bit. It's up 65%. There's 175. It's up 68%. Could get a good run. I'm glad you did good on it, David. Ariel Media in at 142, still holding. None of the microfloat out of those 13 G filings, SEC filings on those microfloats, none of them are moving. None of them are getting any attention at all. No volume, nothing. Not a bit of movement. SSKN. SSKN, Strata Skin Sciences, highlights meta-analysis confirming clinical efficacy of excimer laser for plaque psoriasis. SSKN. 2 million public float, 2.8 million public float. It's a little 41-cent stock. Let's see where it's at here on the 1 minute chart. Let's see how it's, if it's going to climb or not. Class action lawsuits, bunch of them just popped in, all from the same attorney. Nothing we can use. GXAI still up 59%, still holding on. Holdings. Owls. OWLS. They are debuting a new Cash App type app called Owl Pay. Company is OBook Holdings, but they're debuting Owl Pay Cash. It's not getting any attention, no volume, no movement, no price movement, no nothing. So all we need is another Cash App. GXAI now at 183 for everybody holding tight. Looks like 2 is coming on. %. We might hit 100% on that one yet. You never know. Nothing. Nothing very impressive in terms of press releases. It's so far this morning, it looks like GXAI has been the best press release that we've gotten. Not the best runner. We had some early pre-market runners that did insanely well. Well over 100% and 200%. But since this morning, as far as press release goes, it looks like GXAI has been the one that's done the best for us. Hopefully it's not done yet. I'd like to see it get at least, I don't know if it'll hit 2, but I'd like to see it at least hit 100% run on that news. That would be beautiful. 74%. So it's not too far away. I'm excited to see everybody's totals coming in. On how they're doing. 77%. It's a tough hold. It's been bouncing around quite a bit. We've had some pretty decent pullbacks on it, only to have it climb back up several times. If we look at the chart here, you can see where it's pulled up, pulled back, climbed up, pulled back, climbed up, pulled back. It's been a nail biter. So if you're still holding and you're still holding strong, you've got some good patience and nerves of steel there. 193. %. 194. 195, 96. Will we hit it? Will we get that too? Where is your sell target at? Up 83%. We hit 197. Ariel out at 196. Nicely done. Out for the third time, David. Nice. 197. Up 85%. Oh, come on. We can do better than 197. There you all. I hope so. I just don't want everybody to think that that's all we're going to be doing is stock trading in the mornings. That's what the Wolf Pack does. That's what the Wolf Pack's all about, is pre-market trading. But the Traveling Trade Adventures is going to be a combination of pre-market trading plus all the travel stuff. So I'm hoping it attracts not only people interested in pre-market trading, but also people interested in travel and destinations. That's going to be the hope. I sure hope so. We're going to be up with the big boys one day. Come on. Well, this GXAI has really been kind of a nail biter because these pullbacks are really freaking people out. We're getting a lot of sell off on these pullbacks. People are getting a little scared here about holding. I know a lot of people want 2 out of it, and it almost hit, man. It was so close to ripping over 2. We were 3 pennies away. So close, but yet so far. Well, we're going to stick around with you long enough to give you the 8:30 press releases, and then we're going to say goodbye on Traveling Trade Adventures and get back to Zoom with the Wolfpack. CNSP Microfloat appoints multiple key executives to drive company's recent initiated strategic transformation. Another one, it's a micro float, but no volume, no price movement, no nothing. Kind of fluffy news. Vicki, you have a great day. Well, that GXAI is really all over the place. Look at the pullbacks on that. And those climbs back up haven't been real definitive looking. There was a lot of hesitation on those climbs back up with some red candles mixed in there. They've not been real super strong climbs. CPS, it's a $48 stock. CPS announces a proposed private offering of $1.1 billion of senior secured first lien notes. Quite a large senior secured note offering, $1.1 billion. It's on CPS. 15 million public float. That's not a bad public float. On a $48 stock. We'll see if it goes any higher, but OESX announces a $3 million electrical contracting engagement. Let's go back and look at OBAI. It was one of my first grabs this morning. It's trying to climb back up a little bit. Chow doing the same thing. Nice little climb up there. Pulled back a little bit. Now it's trying to push back up. Might get back up to that $1 mark. Not seeing anything. OLB got a nice big push all of a sudden. OLB, nice little climb there and then pull back. Looks like they all started climbing about the same time, right around 825. All right, let's see what 830 is going to throw out here. OLB announces global partnership with PayPal. OLB. B as in boy. OLB. Partnership with PayPal. DFNS announces that they have secured a majority ownership of a company called ITS Engineering. I've got OLB on the screen right now. Let's see if that gets any more of a push on that partnership with PayPal. CMPS. CMPS getting a nice push. Compass Pathways, CMPS. OLB, let's go back and look at that one. Up 88%. %, 95%, 99, 102% now on OLB, on that partnership with PayPal. Can it give us $1? 93 cents. Look at it, just wicked to 97. Holy smokes. 132%. 133, 137, 148. 162, 167. Compass Pathways, nice climb up there from 820. Looks like it's pulled back here a little bit. Still hanging in there and trying though. Look at that OLB. Boom. 68 to 104 for Trapper. Steve, 55 to 110. Oh, nice. Got a full 100%. How about that? How about them apples? $68 to 105. That's a good percentage. That's a good ROI right there. That's nice. Guys did very, very well on that one. That partnership with PayPal, putting PayPal in the press release didn't hurt that thing at all. That was a significant name drop there. Jacob, 71 to 106. Nicely done. Anytime they name drop like that, that always helps. How many of our traveling trade adventures friends got a piece of that? Anybody still hanging on? Or everybody let go? Over $1. I would guess most of you probably let go someplace just over $1. Chris, OLB, 40%. Nice. %40 profit on that's pretty good. I'll guess most of you let go just over $1. That OBAI managed to get back up to what, 717, pulled back here. We'll see if that one's going to push back up again. OLB here is struggling just a little bit below $1. Let's go back and look at Compass Pathways. Still pushing up. CMPS still hanging in there and pushing. 771. 778. 84. 86. Anybody banking on that one? Compass Pathways. Heck, just from 8:22 this morning, a.m. till just now, it's gone up 86 cents. Not terrible. Not terrible at all. All right. Well, I think that's going to do it for us. CMPS. And then, of course, let's go back and see how bad OLB's getting hit here. It might still push back over $1, but it's really having some struggles here. But that wasn't a bad run on that stock. That was kind of fun. Hopefully everybody made out pretty good on that one. But that's going to be it for us here this morning on Traveling Trade Adventures. Hopefully you guys were able to snag a couple of them, make a little bit of money. That's what we hope for. But we're going to get back to our Zoom meeting that's in progress, and then we'll be back live again at 4 o'clock on Zoom. So if you're not with us on Zoom, we would love to have you. You're more than welcome. All you have to do is go to our website, wolfpackcommunity.com, and join the live Zoom trading. We'd love to have you. We start about 6:45 in the morning there, and it goes till about 9:30. And once you subscribe to that and you're joining us on Zoom, we can send you our Discord link so you can join us in Discord. That's active at 4 o'clock in the morning. And so is my scanner. I put my scanner up, pre-market scanner that shows everything that's moving in pre-market. I have that up on Zoom at 4 a.m. in the morning. So for everybody that likes that early pre-market stuff is more than welcome to pop in on Zoom at 4 a.m. and see that scanner. And join our Discord there early in the morning. And then we go live at 6:45 until about 9:30. But until tomorrow morning, if we don't see you on Zoom later, we'll see you tomorrow morning. So everybody on Traveling Trade Adventures, you guys have a great morning. Thank you for joining us. God bless. Thank you for hitting the subscribe button and watching our videos. Glad to have you. It's part of our family. You guys have a good morning. Take care.